Hi everyone, welcome back to Newegg TV. My name is Paul and I also have Matt here from our SuperCombo team. Today we're going to be constructing a home theater PC. And Matt has gone ahead and selected a bunch of parts for our build today. So first let's start off by going over the parts we have. Matt, you want to just start handing them off to me?
Sure.
And,
first we have our motherboard.
Here's our motherboard. We have a GIGABYTE 880 GMA UD2H. Looks like we have a USB 3.0. We also have SATA 3.0. And this is a micro ATX? Mini ATX. Mini ATX motherboard.
We have our CPU.
Our CPU is a very popular 6-core AMD X6 1055T processor.
Next we have our RAM.
Memory. Corsair XMS, we have 4 gigs. This is, 2 gigabyte sticks for the memory from Corsair.
We have one of our hard drives.
So we have
two hard drives.
All right, so this is our storage drive, 2 terabyte Seagate Barracuda. This is the Barracuda LP, which I'm not familiar with. We'll see how it works. Oh, then our SSD. Awesome OCZ SSD. This is the Vertex 2 120 gigabyte version.
Blu-ray player.
Ah, yes. Blu-ray, this is from LITE-ON. Blu-ray combo drive. So this one will play Blu-rays.
Right.
And it will burn DVDs?
DVDs, okay.
Yeah. DVD burner, Blu-ray player.
Hauppauge.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Hauppauge, I believe so.
I always thought it was like Hauppauge. I don't know. Maybe someone can correct us. This is our TV tuner card. And yeah, not much documentation on the box, but yeah, that's a TV tuner card.
Power supply.
Excellent Rosewill Value 2 Series power supply. What's our wattage on this?
700.
700 watts. Power. And our case is a Moneual home theater PC case, black version.
320.
Is what?
The 320.
Oh, the 320, and we're going to show you that in just a second. It's got some pretty cool upfront features like the volume knob as well as the LED display. All right, so those are our parts, and let's get started with the build. All right, so here's our Moneual case, and with any home theater PC, you want to make sure it blends in well with your current home theater system. So this is a horizontal orientation case. It's kind of like a set-top box, and it's got a nice aluminum brush metal finish. And let's take a look at the inside, but obviously on the front here too. This is a volume knob we have up front. There's also a front plate that you can put on your DVD drive. That little item pops down, and we have a few things. We have a couple USB ports. We also have a multi-card reader, some indicator lights there for your hard drive, and a eject button for your optical drive. And actually, these front panel items connect via USB headers, right?
Right.
So just have a few USB headers there that will connect to your motherboard, and those will work to get those front panel items up and running. So let's take a look at the inside of the case. You can see your motherboard mounts here. You have a few different grates there for airflow. This is the cage up here for the optical drive. You have, these are both hard drive cages, right?
Right, you get 2 hard drives on this side and you get 1 on this side.
Okay, so room for 3 3.5-inch hard drives. Also has, this is like a supplemental power, so you route your power supply power through this?
Right, and this can actually help start your computer from a remote as well.
Oh, okay, so that's really helpful. And that actually, oh, do we have the remote? Oh,
yes.
Let's grab that remote real quick. Where'd it go? This case does come with a remote as well. This is a media center remote, and so you can start your computer remotely. And yeah, we're going to actually show you how this works once we get this all up and running. So there's an overview of the case for you. Oh, let's quick show the back. You can see it uses half-height PCI slots here, so you are limited to what's it called again?
Half height.
Half height, that's what I just said. I had it right. So you're limited to those sides if you're going to use video card or add-on cards at all. You have your input-output shield at the back, and the power supply mounts right over here on the side. All right, let's get started with the build. All right, so Matt is tightening down our optical drive bay there, and just to show you guys how that works, the home theater PC case that we have here actually comes with a front plate, so it will match, look real nice. So once you have your optical drive, you just use one of these paper clips to pop out the front. These generally you can remove via little clips. They have an attachment right there on it, so you can pop that off. Matt knows just how to do that. Anyway, so this is the piece that comes off, and then actually the optical drive we have installed, the home theater PC case comes with a little stick-on that you just pop right on there, mounts flush with the front of the case, and it looks real pretty. So we're just about done. We have one more power cable left for our optical drive and our SSD. You might notice we actually swapped the locations here of our mechanical hard drive and our SSD. That should just give us some more room here for plugs and in case we do put in a video card eventually. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We're about to put the top on, boot everything up, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so our home theater PC is now built and constructed. Matt has taken a few minutes and has actually gone ahead and loaded Windows 7 up. He's also done a few configuration things with Windows 7, with Windows Media Center, as well as with the software that comes with our home theater PC case here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little demonstration of how the home theater PC works. We don't even have a mouse and a keyboard plugged in right now. We're going to use this remote control to do everything. So just give a second for it to boot up, and then we're going to show some of the functions that we can get using just the remote. Alright, so first of all here, you'll notice Windows Media Center is starting right off the bat. We're not even going to the Windows main home screen. So we're right into Windows Media Center. So Matt, what did you do to get it to boot? Is Windows Media Center just in the
Well, in Windows Media Center, you can go to the settings.
Okay.
And from there, you can actually tell it to start up from Windows Media Center just onto start. And then that allows you to basically allow your HTPC to actually just load up with and use it as a home theater instead of just a desktop.
So we're booted straight into Windows Media Center. That way you don't have to worry about booting the program up. And here you can see all the default functions that Media Center has. You can associate it to your music files, or if you have those, or if you have video. You can hook it up to your the TV tuner card. Unfortunately, we don't have a cable connection coming in here, but with the TV tuner card, you can use it to record either over-the-air broadcasts or basic cable broadcasts. There's also internet TV that you can plug in, and there's lots of other different plugins such as Netflix, and Matt has connected his Netflix queue, so you can use that instantly to pull up Netflix, bring up your watching queue, and any of the Netflix movies that you can view instantly, you can watch with Media Center. But there's your Netflix queue, really handy to have there. What else do we want to mention? All right.
But this connects. This will show you, allow you to have access to all your pictures. So when you load any pictures on here, you'll be able to actually view them, as well as any movies you want to upload onto here. And it just makes your viewing a lot easier.
One of the things that I've personally been looking for as far as my home solution goes, and I don't have a home theater PC at home right now, but every time I've been looking, and I found certain devices, you know, like your PlayStation 3 or Xbox, they can work as a media extender. There's other items like the WD-TV Live. There's also a Seagate item that will also work just to take music or movies that you have stored on a network share, forward them to your home theater. But every time I look at one of those items, I'm like, well, but it's not a full computer. I can't pull up an internet browser or use it for those types of functions. So that's one of the things, that's kind of why I'm holding out for a home theater PC like this one, is so that I can actually have the full functionality of a PC. With something like this, you also get the convenience of being able to use a Media Center remote to navigate through, so you don't have to use a mouse and keyboard. Here's a little, what is this, Internet TV?
This is your Internet TV guide, and you can actually program out and record your TV programs that are being aired, either from a digital receiver or from your digital cable.
Awesome. Yeah, and there's lots of other features here that we don't really have the time to share, unfortunately. But if you have a cable box, you can use Media Center to still pass through from the cable box. You can use an infrared blaster so that when you are giving the Media Center a command with the remote, it passes that through to the cable box and changes the channel on the cable box, so then that signal comes back to your Media Center. So even if you're using a cable network, you can still use a home theater PC to record programs, and you don't need a separate DVR box that you keep at home. And the beauty of having one that you've built yourself is you can always upgrade it. You can add more storage. You can connect it easily to your home network, particularly if you're using Windows 7 and you have home groups. So that is just a few of the available options that you have when you're setting up a home theater PC like this one. Is there anything else that you wanted to show for the HTPC today, Matt?
The only other thing I want to show is you can actually power off your machine with the remote.
Ah, yes.
And you can power it back on. So you don't actually need to use a keyboard and mouse at any point in time.
Awesome. And there we go, shutting down. And it even says goodbye master right there, which I assume it's
which is the
talking to
default.
us. That's the default. All right. I'm Paul with Newegg TV. This is Matt from our SuperCombo team. Thanks very much for watching our video today, everyone. Hope you've learned a little bit. We'll see you next time on Newegg TV.